We begin with Austria. The audience has awarded you 5 points.
We're gonna move on with United Kingdom. After the audience vote, you have received 0 points.
That doesn't mean that
Yeah,
no one voted
that
for
makes
you.
total sense. And this year, they actually deserve exactly that.
Any of the voting countries.
Hello everyone. Sorry, I had no sound.
Well, should we move on to
Yeah,
the next
let's-
country?
Anyone here?
This is going to
Hey.
be Lithuania. The audience has awarded
Norway.
you
Not gonna happen.
12 points.
12 points. Oh, pathetic.
Germany is next. Germany has received
0 points.
0 points.
Yes! Sarah Engels
Well,
is not a singer for that kind of song.
move on with the next country, and this is going to be Sweden. The audience at home has awarded you
Anyone else in the chat? Or just doing my me?
16 points.
Wow. They were in the top 5 a few hours ago.
We're
In the
moving
odds,
over
in the
to
bets.
Belgium.
By the way, can you hear me? Please, please get high points.
Audience has
Please,
awarded
please,
you
please, please.
0 points.
God. So disappointing. Thank you.
Let me explain again. For some, hearing 0 points might come as a bit of a shock, but let us explain it one more time.
You don't have to. Everyone watching knows how it works.
People voted for you, and you absolutely have their love, that's for sure. You just didn't make it into the top 10 in any voting
Absolutely.
country. That's important to know. So our next country is going to be Serbia. The audience has awarded you 52 points.
Okay, it's something. Yeah, it's not the first time Poland gives
Next
Israel 12
one up
points.
is
It happened a
Cyprus,
few
and
times before.
The audience has given you 34 points.
Amusing.
Moldova is next.
That will
How many
get a high
points are
point.
you getting
Hundreds.
from the
More than
audience?
100.
183 points.
Yeah, like I thought. Still not nearly enough to win.
That means we have a new leader.
It's not a surprise. They were in the top space in the televote odds the whole way.
Welcome to Croatia now, and
Please, please,
the
please,
audience
please.
has
200.
awarded
200
you
something.
71
What?
points.
I'm so disappointed.
Ukraine is next. You have been awarded 167 points.
Nice, nice. Not enough to win, but still nice. Good job, Leleka.
Albania is next. You have received from the audience
Please.
8 25
What?
points.
Amazing performance, just amazing. And he was vocally better tonight than in the semi-final.
Now Romania is
Romania.
getting their points.
Come on, 300, 300,
Audience
300,
is giving you
300, 300.
232 points.
Not bad. Not bad at all. Please win. Please win. Anyone from Romania in the chat, congratulations.
Is currently in the lead.
Come on, I hope that's the highest one.
Next one up is Greece. And you got from the audience
55 points.
147 points.
What can we do? Come on, anyone in the chat. I know I started like half an hour early, but I had to cover this.
How many points is Malta getting from the audience?
I'm scared of how much they're getting.
8 points.
He deserves way more. He was so good.
So we're now gonna have a look at Czechia. How many points have they received from
200
the
at
audience?
least.
9 points.
What? I'm not watching this contest anymore. That's ridiculous. He was the best performer of the year by a country
For
mile.
the points for Norway.
I'm angry now.
The audience has given you
Nothing makes sense.
19 points.
That's for you, Imami.
We're going to Israel. The audience has awarded you 220 points.
Pia. Oh my god, Romania is not winning.
Israel has taken
Sorry, Romania. Sorry. Wow, the audience doesn't like that.
Moving on with Poland.
Wow.
And the audience has awarded you 17 points.
Yeah, it was clear she was qualified from the semi-final by the judges.
Next one up is Italy.
Too bad. That's not getting a lot from the audience.
For Italy is
49 points.
147 points.
Wow.
Countries have already received their points. Only 5 remain. Let's check the scoreboard before we reveal the final result.
Should I show the chat?
Israel is currently in the lead. But Bulgaria, Australia, Denmark, France, and Finland
But I can show the
are
TV,
still
I hope.
waiting for their audience points. And
Oh,
each and
actually,
every one of those
I'll probably get
countries
a
will
copyright strike if I do that.
Israel and win the Eurovision Song Contest.
The hosts are supposed to be impartial.
Let's move on. The next country to receive their audience points is Finland. The audience has awarded you
1,000 100
138 points.
Pete, take some singing lessons, you damn fool. You're so hot you should have won if your performance was a bit better. It is a very exciting song. Not a lot.
Points.
Hilarious.
Next up is Denmark. How many points will you get from the audience?
Yeah, the audience doesn't like the big four.
The audience has given you 78 points.
What? I mean, he wasn't so good, but that's strange.
Israel is currently in the lead. And Bulgaria and Australia.
Oh my god, no. Not Australia, please, not Australia. Anything else? I prefer Bulgaria to Australia.
Well, do you remember? 4 hours ago I said that this night was going to change the life of one of the artists forever. Well, I was wrong. Tonight changes many more lives because even if you don't win, you still made it to the grand final of the Eurovision Song Contest. And before that, you won your national selection. Hopes and dreams, sweat and tears are the cores of the Eurovision Song Contest. The biggest live music event in the world. An event that has been writing a new chapter
Come on.
every year for 70 years. And will continue to do so in the future. That is what it means to be united by music. There are no losers tonight, that's for sure.
Austria is the loser because no one wants you to ever host Eurovision again. You suck badly. This was the worst organized Eurovision in history.
Okay, everyone. Are you ready?
We were ready for this to end like 2 days ago. Come on,
The next country to receive their audience
put us out of our misery.
Australia.
Not Australia. If she wins, it's a disgrace. She was actually absolutely embarrassing.
The audience has awarded you 122 points.
Now Bulgaria wins.
Well, now there is only one.
At least Romania is in the top 3.
From the audience, that means that the Eurovision trophy will go to one of these 2 countries tonight.
It's either the current leader Israel or Bulgaria, who have
Come
yet
on.
to receive their audience points.
You can see the heart on the left that stands for 343 points for Israel.
People, the chat
And the
is
heart on the
strangely
right for
quiet.
Bulgaria will now go up
Only 2
depending
people
on the
speaking.
amount of
Where are the
points
rest of
they've
you?
received.
I see there are viewers around.
I can tell you already that Bulgaria needs at least 140 points to win. In case of a tie, the country that received more points from the audience wins.
Are you ready? The winner of the Eurovision Song Contest 2026 is
Wow. Ay, this is hilarious. This is hilarious. I think this is a new record for the gap between first and second places. No, it's not an imitation of Unicorn Uimami. It's completely different. It's the same style, but it's a different song. It's way worse than Unicorn. Okay, I think I want to get out of here. This song is totally unworthy. Hey Silvana, welcome. Where are you from? Okay, I have to switch that off. Yeah, I have to switch it off because a few nights ago I got a copyright strike for the fact I started a live ASMR show while JJ was singing his new song in the background in 10% volume. It could barely be heard, and still I got a copyright strike from that. Sick. YouTube are sick. From Malta. What place did you get to, Malta? I didn't realize. I only saw you got many points from the judges. By the way, Aiden gave one of the top 5 vocal performances of the night. If it was only about vocals and not about politics and all the other nonsense, Aiden should have been in the top 5. He was absolutely brilliant. Let's see. Where are the points? Eurovision 2026 results. Let's put them on the screen. Silvana, who did you vote for? I switched off the live. I don't want to hear that song again. It's garbage. Let's see. So, Malta 18. So disappointing. So disappointing. Let's see the results. Let's go over the results. I'll put it on the screen. Oh, while Eurovision was going on, I made a few changes, a few improvements to the new layout. So now I can actually bring stuff online. Yes. Let's make this a bit bigger. I hope you can see it. Let's go. Let's start. Let's go over the songs from the last to the winner. Uimami, tell me what you thought about Romania when we get to Romania. Which, by the way, ended up, what, 5th or 3rd? or something like that. No, not third. I think it was. Yeah, third. The best result Romania ever had. I mean, I wanted it to win, but a third is very high for Romania. Okay, let's see. I'll go over the songs and tell you my lovely song. But what did you vote for, Silvana? When you picked up the phone to vote, what number did you dial? Okay, let's start going over the songs. United Kingdom last. Thank God. It's exactly what they deserved. Garbage of a song. My notes. United Kingdom. He was off key, off beat, bad. It's not a real song. Me Australia. You voted for Australia, okay. I guess we didn't hear the same performance tonight because Delta Goodrum was an absolute disgrace in my opinion. I think her career should end after this. So, again, UK, what I wrote while watching the show, he was off-key, off-beat, bad, and he sounded tired. Real talk me, yes. I only say the truth. I don't make, Hey, Deutsche Rumetti. I mean, I'm sad you didn't win, but I'm happy that you're third, which is the best result your country ever had in Eurovision so far. Better than, what's her name? Luminita Angelen system in 2005. What way are the, I think they were, fifth or sixth or something? No, eighth. They were eighth. No. Yeah, they were eighth. I don't know what that means. I have a feeling you're cursing. Oh, sweet mommy. So, I just said the UK's singer, Sam Battle, was very bad. Didn't deserve any points. Thank God he didn't get any. You've started talking Romanian. Okay, I get it. I forgot to turn on the light for this ASMR live show. Even though a darker. Let's make it darker. A more intimate setting. I think for this time of night. Oh, you know what? Yeah, I got you, Silvana. Malta was great. Wait a second, I'm going to try something. Now everything is dark except for me. Let's dim it even more. No, that's okay. This feels more late night for me. The darkness. Go back house, mother. Don't you like your own country? Silvana, you should support Aiden. Hello, Boyan. Yeah, exactly my question. Let's continue going over the songs, and then I'll put the chat on the screen again. So, juries really loved Serbia. Not really. They liked it. Okay, Austria. Let's see. second. Where's Austria? Oh, the last one. I wrote while watching his performance, pretty decent dynamics in the singing parts. Too bad there weren't more of them. He was struggling with the lows, which was the talking parts. Was it's on a sunshine. He's not good at the lows. He's better at the highs, and this song barely had them. So it doesn't fit him. I mean, it's not even a real song, but I think it was all deliberate. I think Austria wanted to be last. There was no other reason to pick this song to represent them. Okay, so Germany, Fire, Sarah Engels. I wrote, still no fit between her voice and the song. I know her, she is a pretty good singer. Not the best, but good. She struggled with the highs and with everything else in this song. It's not a song for her, it's not made for her. The rhythm is wrong, the dance is wrong. She just can't sing this kind of song. So, very good reason she's in such a low spot. Lithuania, the most surprise qualifier of the semi-final. Hi, Deva Turkeli. What do you mean you're in a dream? Silvana, didn't you say you were from Malta? Bezel Elesi says, bro, those song is better, Serbia or Albania. They were both really good vocally tonight as well. Like Serbia, we'll get to that in a bit. Boyan says, I love that Serbia was better than Malta, Cyprus and Sweden. Nope, Serbia was not better than Malta. It was better than the other three. The other two. Okay, let's continue. Lithuania, what I wrote was both off-key and off-beat half the song. Screaming. This was the worst performance of the year, maybe even of the decade. I don't know how he qualified for the final. I mean, no reason at all. The song is a piece of art. The performance is terrible. Next. Belgium. I was disappointed that they got so low. She had a pretty good performance. I wrote great vocals, much better than she was in the semi-final. Still not perfect, but more than enough to get high with very visual staging. She seemed more at ease tonight. But she was very tired and almost yawned on the stage after she finished the performance. Like, you could see her suppressing a yawn. It was funny. She was very tired. Sweden. What I wrote about Sweden was... Sweden, where's Sweden? She struggled with both tempo and key, but considering she lost her voice a few days ago and had to get emergency treatments for her voice, it was decent, nothing more. And the song is still garbage, so I'm happy that it got very low. Jalla, Cyprus. Breathy and off-key from the third second of the song. She was a bit less bad than in the semi-final, but still the second worst vocal performance of the year. I don't know how she qualified, and she didn't even deserve to be in 19th place in the final. She deserved way lower. Malta. Where's Malta? Despite sounding tired, he had good dynamics and precise singing. He didn't have a single wrong note the entire song. and it's not a very easy song. So he was very good, and he deserved a higher placement. Serbia. He struggled a bit with the lows, Marko, but still very, very good. No off-key notes. He was struggling, but he did it. He did it, and it was tremendous achievement, because this is a much tougher song than any other rock song to ever grace the Eurovision stage. Hard Rock Hallelujah, Zitia Boni. That was way. This is real metal. This is not just fake. This is real, and I liked it a lot. So I think he deserved a higher placing. They. Czechia. That's I'm very, very angry about Czechia only getting 9 points. Right? 9 from the audience. This is a disgrace. And this shows you how the audience vote cannot be trusted. He struggled with a tempo at the beginning, like he was singing too slow, but amazing dynamics, and I actually wrote deserves winning, as if I didn't know that bit already. Croatia Andromeda. It was one of my 3 favorites of the year, together with Czechia and Romania. But I wrote this evening a bit forced by most of the singers. The girl with the deep voice sounded really, really off. She ruined the whole harmonies. It was shaky. It didn't sound good. I wrote, it sounded off and not in the way it was written to be. So yeah, I know why they didn't win. I thought they were going to win a few days ago, and yeah, not even close. Let's scroll up to the next countries. Norway. What I wrote about Norway was extremely raspy and rough. He sounded like he didn't want to be there tonight at all, or as if he was sick. Let's read a few messages. UK got 1 point. Is not bad. Deutsche Ready says the huge difference between the jury and public vote is extremely high. That means the jury should be fired, or at least count only 25% of the points. I think the opposite is true. That the audience votes were even worse than the jury votes. Like Czechia, 9 points. What? It was the best performance by the distance from here to the moon. Yes, if he is for public, not for some expired guys. No, the Danish was not excellent vocally. He was more than a little tired. It's crazy. Juries really pushed them. Yeah, Norway didn't deserve to even qualify for the final. Silvana wants everybody to know she doesn't like her own country's song. Like at all. Let's continue. Albania. What I wrote about Albania. He struggled with the lows. His microphone was not loud enough versus the choir. Lightly off key at the peak, but the rest was great. And again, a brilliant performance. Touching. Emotional. I think he deserved way more than 13. He deserved to be deep in the top 10. Poland, I'm surprised they got to the 12th place, and I'm so happy about it because Alicia is a great singer. And what I wrote about her performance was amazing dynamics and riffing. Some off keys in the middle because she became tired because she was riffing so much. She was showing off, and it was beautiful and it was fun, and she deserved a higher placing too. Next, France. This one I didn't like. I wrote strong dynamics, too strong. Offbeat a lot, sounded way too hard. Couldn't hold the longer notes, but aced the ending. So the ending was perfect, but the rest of the song, she screamed. She was too loud. She was pushing way too hard, like into the microphone, and it was annoying as hell. I think she deserved a lower placement, actually. It was very annoying to listen to her. Next we have Greece. He was worse than in the semi-final. Breathy and tired in the actual singing parts, which is very short. And in the rest of the song, he sounded just short of breath half the time. So it wasn't good. I don't know why he got so high. It's just a performance game, because there was no musical merit to this thing. And we're in the top 10 now. Ridnim, Ukraine. She sounded very tired, very forced belting, some offbeat lyrics, like she sang too slow. She sang not together with the rhythm, but after the rhythm. It was very odd. The long note she was struggling like crazy. I wouldn't blame her if she took a breath in the middle, because you could hear she wasn't ready. She wasn't ready for the long note, and it sounded like that. But well done, girl. What a singing feat! Even with all the struggling. Kudos to Leleka. Really a great singer. Why do you have a great hard morning at work, oui, mommy? Not exactly 50s, the Polish song. Silvana, if you don't stop cursing, I'll have to block you, so please stop. It's not respectable. Doidrometi says, Mihai says, I am glad that the countries from the Scandinavian bloc didn't make to the top 5 almost every year. They put each other and managed to rank higher than they deserve. Yeah, this year it didn't work. Apology accepted, Silvana. We can discuss the Maltese song without cursing, and you can explain in civil words what's going on with Malta. Like, do you think it's corrupt? Is Aiden not good enough or something? Onwards. 8, Moldova. What did I write about Moldova? Satoshi sounded pretty energetic, but less energetic than in the semi-final. Aliona sounded way better than in the semi-final. She was a bit shaky at the end, but she was pretty fine. It was fun to listen to overall. Again, I don't like the song, but the fact it has a fun rhythm and it uses that pipe instrument. I like the song of the sound of it. So I mean, if they won, I would have been very angry. But okay, they're 8th, fine. Denmark, number 7. He was one of the favorites to win. What I wrote about his performance was huge improvement over the semi-final, but still had a hard time hitting the highs. He couldn't hit the high notes at all. Like, he missed every single one of them. He sounded very tired. So despite being a bit better than the semi-final, he totally did not deserve to win. And number 7 is barely what he deserved. Finland. Very shaky performance by Pete. Lots of off keys. Again, they were the favorites to win by a far, and I'm so happy they didn't, because it wasn't a good performance at all. Okay. Top 5. Are you ready? And thank you to Eurovision World for making the data so accessible, so fast, and in such a nice way to view. All the other websites have a mess. Like, the Eurovision website will probably not have the results until the morning. So thank you, Eurovision World, for being so fast and so tidy. Okay, top 5. Italy. That's a surprising one for me. I like this song, but I didn't. Not enough to place it in the top 5. He sounded as good as a voice with zero dynamics can sound. He has a voice that is not Laila Tofu Imami. Netaber mahaba Facebook minastam. I'm really surprised he got so far. I mean, he was clearly having fun, but he's not a singer that is considered good in modern times. He would be considered good in the 80s or 70s. Australia. Delta Goodrum. Extremely forced performance. Her vocals were breathy, shouty, zero dynamics, short of breath. Anyone who voted for this song must be deaf, because it was absolutely terrible, embarrassing by such a big name. I mean, I can't believe she got one of the best placements for Australia ever. She didn't deserve even 14th, not to mention 4th. Let's read a few messages in the meantime. Hey, Incup. Yeah, what a twist. I didn't expect that at all. Even the bets didn't really expect it. Mickey, hey Mickey. I'm waiting for you to explain Israel deserved number 2. No, I didn't think Israel deserved number 2. Deutsche Meti says Italy surprised him too, and he's glad that Romania got 2nd, actually, in public votes. Edkek says, I told ya. Yeah, you told me. Let's go on and finish the list, and then I can switch and put the chat on the screen. Okay, are you ready? Top 3. Romania. I wrote very rough start. Like, the start was, I was terrified of how it was going to go, because she wasn't good at the start, but she got it together in the first chorus. And despite still sounding a bit tired, it was good. It's a very tough song to perform live. She was amazing, and so like, Alexandra Capitanescu is a great performer. She is going to be very famous one day all over the world, not for Eurovision, for other things. Even if assuming she pursues a career in music and not in medicine, which he's learning in university right now. Great performance, Alexandra. It was very fun to watch. I don't need you to choke me, I need you to sing for me, Alexandra, every single day. Number 2, Israel. Amazing vocals, but he sounded tired. You could hear the high notes. The scream sounded extremely forced. There was an off-key note in the last chorus, and it was a good performance, but 2nd place, no, we didn't deserve that. Like I said before, every vote we got, I mean, not every vote, but most of them were not about the song or the performance. They were about politics, and this is a shame. You shouldn't vote for a country because you like it. You should vote for a country because the song is good. And this song is not a winning song. It did not even a second one. So sorry, my Israeli friends, but we deserved between 5 and 8. That's what I believe. That's what I thought before the final. That's what I think in the final. And then Bulgaria, the winner, a huge gap in the points. You see, 163 or 73, 173. I think it's a record, right? Let's see. Alexander Rybak. No, that's Eurovision 2009 results. That was 169. So yeah, it's a new record. Clearly corrupt. There is no way the audience gave all the high points to one country, and the next country got barely 100 point less. Like, it doesn't make any sense. And the song is garbage. Like, it's even worse than garbage. It's 26 notes repeating over and over and over and over. And the so-called revamp was just the last 30 seconds. The rest of the song is completely the same bull crap. Like, I don't know why it won. But hey, at least next year, if you go to Eurovision, you can fly to Bulgaria, which is one of the cheapest countries in Europe, I believe. So good luck, Bulgaria, with hosting Eurovision. I mean, it will clearly be better than Austria, right? Because they sucked badly. Let's hide this. And now it's your turn. To express your opinions, because now we have this. Oh, what a beautiful layout. Okay. Let's see what she's saying. Livia says bookmakers had info about Bulgaria jury placed 6-7 hours ago. Was huge bets, and they placed it third. Edkek says Bangaranga for everybody. Do we agree that Romania got robbed by the jury again? It got robbed by the audience too. The audience didn't give Romania enough points. Romania should have gotten way more than what was it? 232. They should have gotten 312 points. The fact there is a difference of... Oh, Romania actually got more points than Israel in the public vote. That makes me very happy. It's the only thing in the public votes that makes sense. So yes, we agree that Romania got robbed by everyone, especially the judges. The juries are so corrupt, so corrupt. I mean, I don't know, but the audience is votes for bad things too. She had big emotions, says Livius. Silvana Zamit says big. Deutromedi says, and I'm extremely mad on the Moldova jury. They gave us only 3 points. We gave them 10. You're not supposed to care how much points you give a country. It's not a give and take game. It's not it's not supposed to be about it's not a points market. It's not like if you give someone points, they should give them back to you. It doesn't work like that. Many countries do that, but it's corrupt and it shouldn't be. The fact they are your neighbors, speak the same language and are practically the same nation and gave you so little points. That's what you should be angry about, not that you gave them 10. Sebastian said, wait, do I need to make the chat on the screen bigger? People, can you read the chat? The blue version over here, not the version that you see outside the screen. Okay. So, I can barely see the chat. Oh, I know why I barely see the chat, because I made... Oh, okay, now I can read the chat. It was a bit small on my screen. Sebastian Mattel, hey, welcome to the stream. What the fuck, Bangaranga? What the fuck, Israel? Let's be honest, guys, there is no space for a debate here. These countries don't fit, not even in top 5. If we still judge by performance, pathetic from jury. No, Israel does fit in the top 5. In number 5, in the lowest one. Noam did a great performance. Better than almost all other artists tonight. The only ones who were better were Aiden from Malta, Daniel Žižka from Czech Republic, who was another level from everybody. He's an angel. He's not a person. I think Luka from Serbia, was he better? He was pretty good, so let's say he was better. And so maybe Israel deserved 4th and not 5th, but not more than that. I definitely agree that we didn't deserve 2nd. Deutsche Medi says, I told you we got 2nd place on public vote. Yeah, you told me. Scandinavian bloc always give votes each other. I know that. Yes, the chat is good for reading. Game plan Bulgaria, Maltese not one way. Yeah, Silvana is from Malta and she didn't like Aiden's song for some reason. I liked it, so I don't care. Come on, people, now your opinions are on the screen. Share with us what you think. What did you think about the show? I thought it was totally embarrassing. Like every single thing the Austrians could screw up, they did. I think Bangaranga. Miki, you're a naughty one. I am though so happy that the Scandinavian bloc didn't make the top 5 despite the odds. Yeah, you already said that. It's funny really because I don't think there were ever so many Scandinavian countries in the top 5 in the odds. Last year when I see Eurovision, again the hosts were terrible, yeah. Gabriel, I don't understand what you mean. What happened last year when you saw Eurovision? Silvana, you're making very little sense there. This color. Oh, it's a shadow from that light. I'm going to turn the other light off. Wait a second. Now we're in night mode. This is even more intimate. It's all dark except for me. Let's turn the other one. Not too much. Okay. Mickey says, didn't they say the Eurovision poll always has the winner in their top 3? Now they missed everything. What poll do you mean? What did I miss? Gabriel says, this is last year when I watched this crap. Why? Because of Bulgaria's win or because Israel got second again? Falima says the Bulgarian song was produced by Monoir, a Romanian songwriter, so 2 Romanian songs in top 3. Interesting tidbits. Gabriel, please explain your frustration from Eurovision. Oh, you're Romanian by your last name, right? Doescu. So you're stopping because Romania got robbed, right? Bangaraka is crap. There are more good songs than this crap. Yeah, that's for sure. All lovely songs. Except for your country, right, Silvana? Let's turn this up a little bit. Okay. Gabriel, am I guessing correctly that you're from Romania and angry that you didn't win? Because in that case, I'm totally with you. I thought Romania was going to win. Either Romania, Croatia, or Czechia. One of these 3. We had Luminita Angel in system a couple years ago. It was 21 years ago, 2005. They got 8th. I know that by heart. Best song of the contest, best show, 3rd place. 3rd? What? No, they were 8th. Right? Let's see. Right. 3rd. Switzerland was 8th with Vanilla Ninja. Gabriel, I don't agree that Luminita Angela had the best song. She did have the best. System had the best performance. Luminita ruined it. If they came with a different singer with the same song, they would have won. Luminita Angel is a terrible singer. I voted for that song, but I thought Luminita was crap. System were very good, like, with the yellow drums and how they did how they used the saws to make fireworks on stage. That was so creative. One of the best performances in Eurovision, visually, not vocally. Yeah. You know what? That's a good idea. From now on, everything that's crap, we call it pankaranga. And we can we can have that word as a is a curse. You're a complete bangaranga. No, that doesn't work. But as crap, it works very well. This song is bangaranga. This show was bangaranga. The hosts were totally bangaranga. They were bangaranga-ra. I think even the people who voted for bangaranga will use bangaranga as a curse word. Because it sounds like a curse. Come on, what else do you people want to say? Pia. A lot of viewers for this hour. By the way, I still don't have in the new design the call to action thing. But if you want to help me improve this and build my studio even better and bigger next year, please donate and like and subscribe and all the other things. And share the channel with your friends. Send my videos to people you want to annoy, and they will ask you within 2 minutes, why is this idiot whispering? Is he completely out of his mind? The answer is yes, by the way. No, but if I was out of my mind, I would have loved bangaranga. But I'm not out of my mind, so I know I can still differentiate between real music and bangaranga. Ah, you see, it works. It works. That word is brilliant. For some reason, the background is way less random than it should be. It should be random, and it's absolutely not. Come on, people, any other comments about tonight? About the points, about the hosts, about the country representatives. I thought Miko Bit song bangaranga Kami song. Savannah, good night. That was for bangaranga too. I totally agree. Every time I saw them, I started shouting at the screen like, go away, go away, go away! The worst Eurovision hosts ever. Petra Mede from Sweden is probably the best ever, and they were the worst ever. Actually, there is one host that can compete with those two, Swarovski and Potslovsky, or whatever his name was, for being the worst Eurovision ever. That was Pilu, the host of wait a second, I'm looking for it. Pilu Asbeck, who played in the TV series Borgen, was the host of Eurovision Song Contest 2000. Oh, he also played in Game of Thrones. Euron Greyjoy. And he played, come on. I'll just show his photo on the screen. Wait a second. Screen hide. Oh, sorry. Chat hide. Screen off. This guy was the host of Eurovision 2000. 2000 and... Come on. What year was it? 2014 in Denmark. And he was... I think he was drunk or something because he was ridiculously bad. It was almost funny how bad he was. Anyway, let's go back here. See how fluid everything is. Who was your favorite song? Boyan, I already said 100 times. I had 3 favorites. Romania, Croatia, and Czechia. Vocally, of these 3, Czechia was the best performance tonight. And any other night, he was the best performer of the year. But I actually hoped Romania would win even more. Because I just love... Choke Me is... I can't stop listening to Choke Me. It's one of the most addictive songs I've ever heard. Even the joke when they forgot Austria to sing was out of order. Yeah. It was pathetic. It was absolutely pathetic. The only joke I liked... Yes, Mickey, what? Hello. Can you hear me? The only joke I liked this whole year was... No, there were 2. In the first semi-final, there was a joke where when what's-his-name started speaking French, Swarovski took a remote control and changed the language on the screen to English. Really? Did you write a curse, Mickey? Because there is a YouTube blocks some words, and I cannot prevent it. Like, I'm in the minimum moderation level there is. So I don't know why your comment is not showing, unless you cursed. Why is that showing? Let's move it away. Move it away. Doesn't look well. It doesn't look good on camera. Oh, now the camera moved. Fell off is not a curse. It shows. Guess not, yeah. So, the first joke I liked was the remote control changing languages of the host from French to English. And the second joke I liked was tonight, just before going to the voting procedure, the 2 hosts were standing together behind the desk, and then Mrs. Swarovski complained about her feet hurting, and then the other one told her to take her shoes off, and she pretended to take her shoes off and then stood on her knees to imply that she's much shorter without heels. That was cute. That was a cute joke, but everything else was just... And every time a point presenter came on screen and said, "Thank you for an amazing show," I said, no, not amazing show, not amazing. Okay, people, 5 last minutes. So satisfying. No. Just... Yeah, of course. known, bangaranga is the word for bad things. I love how Sweden, Denmark, Greece, and Finland fell off one by one. Yes, I got it. So satisfying. I mean, Finland and Denmark both were amazing songs, and they could have been in the top 5 if the performances weren't so bad vocally. They were both off key a lot. It was just not worth the vote. Yeah, now it worked, Mickey. Time tick-tock clock song. What? Okay, last minutes, people. I'm ending. Wow, the number of viewers just hiked. What's happening? Yeah, sometimes, Mickey, the YouTube chat has all sorts of strange censorship issues that it censors words that shouldn't be censored, and nobody knows why. It's probably an AI. That's why. I'm aiming to finish this live in 3 minutes or so. So, any last words, people? By the way, this is not my last stream of the year. I haven't decided yet if I'm going to do it recorded or live. A non-ASMR summary of the final. Good night, Gabriel. Maybe next time. Don't be angry. Keep watching Eurovision and voting Romania through an international credit card or something. What was I saying? What of the year? Mickey, I think I'm missing some of your message. Anyway, I'll do last stream. Hilarious. Yeah, people who voted for Bangaranga, you're not welcome here. Go somewhere else. Just kidding. But please explain to me why you voted Bangaranga, not in the live chat, in the comments when the live ends and you can watch it VOD. I want it to be there forever in the regular comments on YouTube. A proof that there is someone who has an explanation to why you should vote for Bangaranga, because I see no reason to vote for that song. Anyway, so like I said, this is one. I almost voted for Bangaranga, but didn't want it to go in front of Romania. You know that's not how it works, right? One vote doesn't make that happen. Anyway, like I started to say, I'm thinking about having a non-ASMR summary of the final tomorrow. But I haven't decided if I'm doing this live or recorded. And B, I will have other live streams this year. This year I'm not ending in the Eurovision final night. I will be. Yes, I'm a Jew. Why? Funny name, by the way. Hey Anna. Yeah, you're very late. I'm just about to be finished. I have to go to sleep because I have to be at work in a few hours. Just got home from a watch party, I assume. Or were you in the arena? Don't be sorry. You don't owe me anything. You were in the arena? No, arena tickets were too expensive. Yeah, okay, so you were at a watch party. How was it? Did you enjoy this show? Are you proud of what your country made? What the hell just happened? Juries love Bulgaria now. Yeah, good question. Was such a bad song. Didn't deserve half of the points it got. I'm not proud. I'm glad this embarrassment of a show is over. Exactly. And I hope it will be forgotten. No, it won't. We're not letting Austria host Eurovision ever again. This was the worst Eurovision ever. Let's hope so. That would be funny. Anyway, like I started saying, this year I'm not ending my streams tonight. This is not the last stream. It may be the last final, the last stream about the final, and my other summary will be recorded maybe. But I will have streams in which I react to songs that I was requested to react in the comments to my previous reactions, like other songs by artists who were on the stage tonight, and I'm thinking about having full reaction streams to the national selections that were broadcast on the Eurovision channel, like Melodiefestivalen, Melodie Grand Prix, Dansk Melodie Grand Prix Selekcja Nationale, the Moldovan Selekcja Nationale, and so on. So you people are more than welcome to join me in those streams as well. Maybe your countries will be there. Maybe I'll love a song from your country that wasn't even on Eurovision. I know I usually do. Yeah, I don't remember that part. I don't think anybody really likes Bangaranga. I was hoping for Croatia, Romania, or Finland. I'm with you about the first two. You got Mickey's approval to be here. He's now the bouncer in the entrance to the chat, checking that nobody that voted for Bangaranga is here. Not just in this chat, Toitometi. I beg you, tell everyone you know, from now on, everything is life that is crappy. Just say it's Bangaranga. We are going to make this an international word, and everybody will know Bangaranga means something that is the worst. Facepalm. Also, my reaction to this is yeah, I mean, the previous Eurovision in Austria was pretty good, so I don't know what happened this year that it was so bad. Even the postcards, the idea was cute, but the execution, the shots were in many of the songs of the postcards. The singer in the background didn't move at the same speed, and the music was so boring. They only had 2 variations. Last year in Switzerland, there were at least 5, maybe even 6 to the postcard music. In Israel, we had like 7 or 8 variations to the postcard music in 2019. ORF was suffering financially even before security costs were astronomical, but that's no excuse for the cringy hosts and scripts. Yeah. What happened, Mickey, is they won over Romania. So now Deutsche Rometti doesn't like them anymore. You know what? I'm going to check the map. Let's do this again just to show off. Just to show off that I can. Why did you want them to qualify? They didn't deserve even that. Let's show off a bit more. See, I have this now. Yeah, this is how many people watch me. It's 2 a.m. in the morning. 20 people right here, right now. What are you doing with your lives, people? Let's see. Let's look at the map. Oh, you have to zoom out like a kilometer. Yeah, Bulgaria borders Romania from the south. Let's see. When Latvia hosted Eurovision, Estonia won, okay? The last time. What else? When Switzerland hosted the contest, Austria won and they border. Yeah, Switzerland is on the southwest and Austria borders it to that direction. So, geographically and historically, there is a history of countries from the north of the host countries winning. Like, I think when Denmark hosted last, Norway won, right? Sorry, Norway won when Russia hosted. Who was the winner in Denmark? Let's see. What? How did I get to Australian shots? Wanted to go to Wikipedia. Sorry, that was in Malmö. Eurovision Song Contest 2014. Oh, this is when Austria won. Yeah. Who else? I don't know. When Turkey hosted, Ukraine won, and Ukraine is right to the north of Turkey on the other side of the sea. So also bordering on the north. So there is a history of countries. I mean, I'm going with wild theories now, but I'm just hopeful because because I know usually when I like a country's song in Eurovision and it doesn't win, what happens is the very next year, the same country that I wanted to win last year wins. Like Sweden, I wanted them to win in 2023 and they won 2024. Switzerland, I wanted them to win 2021 and they won 2025. Sorry, four. Sweden won 23 and I wanted them to win 22. So, this time I wanted Romania to win. And now I have a feeling next year they are going to send something garbage just to punish Europe and win. Cyprus and Greece gave each other points again. Yeah, very surprising. Very surprising. Nobody saw that coming. He needs to imagine he's from Denmark, Finland, Greece, or Sweden, and he'll feel better for being from Romania right now. We invited Israel, Australia next year, North Korea. Ugh, come on, Gabriel. Anna says Switzerland and Austria don't usually give each other points though. I have no idea, and I don't remember these things. Scandinavian bloc didn't make it to the top 5. Yeah, that's the 10th time you say that. See, you feel better. Brainrot song 1. So fit for our times. Yeah, good point, Danu. Where are you from, Danu? My Romania never had 2 good performances in a row. Every time we had a good one, next year was Bangaranga. Exactly, and usually the Bangaranga ones are the ones that win. I was very surprised we had 2 decent songs that won in the last 2 years. So this year it had to be a garbage song, I guess, and next year it could also be a Romanian garbage song. Romania was in top 6 for almost the whole 2000s. What do you mean? Really? Oh no. No, next year most songs are going to be like that. Yeah. I dread watching next year. I mean, ever since I started doing Eurovision reaction videos, the level of music being sent to the contest seemed to improve every year. Like 24 was better than 25 was better than 24, and 26 was better than 25. But now I'm afraid that 27 is not going to be good. Oh, Anna, it's your fault. You didn't vote for France, and now Bangaranga won. I don't know if in your watch party you noticed it, but Monroe had a very bad performance tonight. She was shouting, she was screaming, she was going way too hard, and it was annoying to listen to. I didn't enjoy it at all. Like, as much as I love the song, tonight she performed it in a very bad way. Sparkani man mates stuff. I have no idea what's that username. Eurovision is not about a voice performance or staging. Alexandra was the real winner. Yeah, for me, for me it was Daniel Žižka and then Alexandra. When wasn't she shouting? In the part where she whispered, Monroe's performance was still top 5 in my opinion, but the song is just such blatant jury bait. No one could anticipate the jury just had gone Bangaranga. Everyone has gone Bangaranga. Rangaranga, like literally. It won both the jury and the public votes. At this pace, this stream is going to get 1,000 1,000 come on, views in the middle of the night. What else do you people think I missed in my summary of tonight's performances? Or what did I get wrong? You could also claim that. But of course you'll be wrong because I'm always right. Everything I say is inherently true. What's that username? Mahosh Tahosh. Gabriel says at least Alexandra made a name for herself. Yeah, she was absolutely amazing. Her performance was captivating. A new fan. Thank you. Welcome to the channel, by the way. Talked about how Croatia was robbed. I don't think, Anna, you weren't here when I did the summary of the songs, but you can either rewind the video. I think it's possible on YouTube, and I'll tell you that I think I love the Croatian song. I wanted it to win. It was one of my 3 favorites: Croatia, Czechia, and Romania. Tonight, their performance was just not good vocally. One of the girls was extremely off, and she ruined the melodies. Everything sounded off because of her. The one with a deep voice, the one that sounds like a fan. She was just very bad, and she ruined it for because the others sounded decent, not their best performance, but it was decent for the rest of them, and she ruined it for everyone. So I know why the Croatian song was robbed. It's not because people are stupid. It's because one of the singers ruined the whole thing. Danny says juries should be eliminated from this business. Let's trust in public votes only. But the public also had some very strange choices, like giving Czechia 9 points when he was clearly the best performer of the year. And I said that like 100 times by now, so I'll try not to repeat myself too much. Come on, give me more messages. I was a bit thrown off as well because I talked to a Croatian guy and he felt the song was too nationalistic. That also explains no points from Serbia to Croatia. Did they give them no points at all? That's odd. I think it's the most story-rich song of the year, The performance was stunning visually. Musically, it's one of the best pieces of music we've heard in a long time on Eurovision. But again, the singers were just off. It was shaky. The melodies were ruined by one. I mean, all of them were a bit shaky, but she was extremely shaky. The one with a voice like Professor Trelawney from Harry Potter. The one that sounds like a cloud. Like someone who come on, anyone speaks German here. What's the English word for rauchen? Smokes. Or someone who smokes a lot. Yes, the performance blew me away, and I want more ethnically inspired and original songs like this in Eurovision. That's why I was hoping for it to place high. Exactly. I like when countries send real ethnic music and not the fake things that Greece usually sends, and not to mention Cyprus. What'd you say about Italy? Big points, but song was Bangaranga. It's a Bangaranga, but it's not that good. It's a nice song to listen to in the radio or something, or on Spotify or whatever. Sorry, it's 3:30, almost 3:30 in the morning for me, and I've been live for 1 hour 38 minutes. What was I saying? Yeah, I didn't expect Italy to be in the top 5. They didn't deserve top 5. They deserved maybe 11th, 12th, 15th, or something like that area. I don't know why they placed higher than France, which was a much better song. And I mean, vocally, you could argue that Sal was better vocally than Monroe, but still, his voice is pretty annoying compared to her, even when she's not at her best. I'm just showing off now, because you don't give me messages to read. This is going to be mind-blowing when I finish building it. Does anyone have something else to say? Or should I finish? I mean, I should finish sometime, because for me, Sunday is a work day, so I have to get up in a few hours to go to work. What's happening with the filter? It's not supposed to look like this. It's like tidy rows of icons. Me too, go work. Okay, so go to sleep, Silvana, good night. If Israel would have won, it would have been a total letdown. Let's be real. Half of the countries would just quit. Very good, we need to get rid of some countries in Eurovision, I think. Good night all, good night, Silvana. No, I'm kidding, I miss the days. I kind of miss the days when Eurovision had 40 countries plus, like 43 in 2018. Sleep, you're going to work. See you next time. Night. I would have been kind of happy if Israel won because it is my country, but I didn't think we deserved it. I think every year now, the same thing, the same bullcrap, the same bangaranga about Israel. You know what? I think I said it in my. I had a. If Israel is going to be this high in the televote every year, I'd prefer letting Israel win now and see what happens. I'll tell you what happens. We cannot host a contest because we cannot have flights into the country when half of the time we're getting shot. There are missiles in the skies. I know, but let the EBU figure it out. I don't want the EBU to do anything. I want the EBU to be shut down, and Eurovision should be just organized by. I don't know anymore, but the EBU is just the worst organization ever. Except the EU. EU is worse. And the WHO. And some other organizations. I won't name everyone now. There was one point in the voting where it looked like Australia, Moldova, Israel, or Ukraine might win, and it was like either way it's going to be a chaos. If Australia won, it wouldn't be chaos because there are pretty clear rules about that. If Australia wins, they pick a host, and it will probably be the UK because they're a Commonwealth country. But why would Moldova cause chaos if it won? Bangaranga was not the hero we wanted, but the hero we needed. That's not what I would say. But no one will want to host in behalf of Australia right now. Why? Why not? And Moldova is broken, too close to Russia. Good points. But Romania is even closer, so if they won, it would have been the same problem. Actually, Romania is even closer, right? Zoom out again. Oh, no, Romania is less close, but still very close to Ukraine. Get your geography straight, man. Yeah, I don't remember where every country is on the map, sorry. It's so hard for me to remember even how to get from work home. Sorry everyone. Moldova is not EU, so next in line after Ukraine. Unless the president and prime minister manage to pass that stupid referendum that they want to rejoin Romania and give up Moldovan sovereignty. Even Eurovision in the Baltic states would be risky right now because drones. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, Bulgaria is also right on the coast of the Black Sea. So if they host the contest in Burgas or Varna or somewhere in that area, the Russians can fire drones from the Black Sea into Eurovision. So it's not just Baltic countries that are very risky for Eurovision right now. Sorry, that got too depressing. Let's go back to talking about how shit Cyprus was. Bulgaria's government is pro-Russian. Oh, okay. So they will probably not agree to host Eurovision unless Russia rejoins, right? And that will disqualify them from hosting because the EBU is not going to let Russia rejoin. So we won't have to go to Bulgaria next year. Chaos, yay. Bangaranga, this whole thing is one giant bangaranga. Runner-up will be asked. The runner-up is Romania. So, oh no, Israel. Israel also can't host. More politics, yeah. Sorry, but politics are unfortunately part of this contest. Always was and always will be. Why do I wow. I need to get a new razor. This one bruises me every single time. The runner-up is Romania, you said it. The runner-up in the televotes, not the general runner-up is Israel. Romania was number 3. Where are you, Boyan? I'll come to your house. Oh, Boyan said, I will make Eurovision 2027. They just need to ask me. That will be hilarious. If Eurovision 2027 ends up being hosted by just someone random. And it will still be better than that Swarovski lady and her friends, the Borovsky whatever. Hour and 50 minutes of live. I need Good luck with that, Boyan. I'll be one of the hosts and tell some jokes my 10-year-old told me today. It will be funnier than this year's host. Exactly. I could also sing Jala. Anyone can sing Jala except for the singer who was chosen to sing Jala. Even I can sing Jala. The song representing Bulgaria is Romanian, composed by Romanians, so Romania also won Eurovision. Passion Claw. If we go by that rule, Sweden won like 30 Eurovisions by now. Half of the winning songs by other countries since 2000 were by Swedes. I don't get why hosting is so important. The football finals don't get hosted by the previous winners. Good point. Because the football is even more corrupt than Eurovision. It's probably the only thing in the world more corrupt than Eurovision. It's the football. Hello, Passion Kla. Wait, what kind of makes me like Romanian less? What? That kind. Yeah. Sad for Alexander Kapitanescu. Yeah. I'm even sadder for Daniel Zizka, who actually deserved to win even more than Alexandra for his performance tonight, which was absolutely brilliant. I wanted one of those two to win tonight, and I mean, at least Alexandra was third. Czechia was like, what, 19? The real winner is Czechia. Should have been Sara Zitkova. Daniel Zizka is probably the best vocalist we've seen in years. It's a very tough song to perform live, and he aced it. I'm still gutted for Latvia and Switzerland. It was very clear Latvia wasn't going to qualify, but the song is not. It's a very personal song. It's not a contest song. I don't know how it got chosen to be in Eurovision. I like it, but I wouldn't vote for it. Switzerland was actually very good in every single way. She was also one of the best soloists of the night in the semi-final, and I don't know why she didn't qualify. By the way, Israel was better than Bulgaria. Yeah, you don't say. Noam Beton is 10 times better than whatever her name is. Dara. Alexandra needs no Eurovision win. She's bigger than that. She will be one day. She has the talent. She totally has the talent. I want more personal songs in Eurovision. I mean, I would be happy with that. But in the age we live in, only old people like Asana vote for these things. The young people don't vote for personal songs. They vote for Bangaranga. Bulgarian song is composed by a Romanian, but I don't care because this song is so commercial. Trash song. It's a Bangaranga song. Sorry, she can dance, but she can't sing. She can sing, but not tonight. Tonight we didn't hear her sing too well. She is a judge in The Voice in the age of 22, which shows you she is very, very, very highly acclaimed in her country. But so is Delta Kutrum, and Delta Kutrum's performance was. I don't know how she smiled after that. She should have buried herself from shame. Exactly, it's a song for TikTok. The staging was good, I have to give her that. It elevated a very boring song, but still Bangaranga. No, the staging was odd. The set was made of wood. What does it have to do with anything? It looked like they tried to steal the set from last year's Swedish song, which got to the 4th place. Yksi, kaksi, kolme, sauna. Parabadavastu. It was almost the same thing. They probably used the leftover wood from last year's set by Sweden. else do we think? Before I end the stream and go to work tomorrow, just to come back here tomorrow afternoon and either stream or record a normal non-ASMR version of this. By the way, for the people who weren't here earlier, I will have more streams this year. I'm going to react to other songs that weren't in Eurovision, like songs by the same artists or songs that were in the national selections. I'm going to watch some of the national selections on YouTube and react to them. So subscribe, like, dislike, whatever. Share, donate, everything. I may be biased against Czechia, even though I like this song, but he just sat in a box during the whole performance. So the arena audience saw a black box and sad music coming from it. May I remind you that a few years ago in 2021 or 2 we had Rosalind from what country is she? Hungary or something. Exactly the same thing. Until the very last seconds of the show, of the song, she was in a box. Just her and the cameraman. People wanted Panemit Silsenses, just circus after all. Who would listen to this on radio with no video? Can you make a compilation of those moments you think the voices were off? I can't because I don't have the skills, the skill called video editing. This is why I'm doing everything live like this. This is all done live because I cannot do editing. I don't possess that ability. I tried in the past and everything I edited looked like bangaranga. I'm tired about Manil songs from Romania and Bulgaria. What is Manil songs? I know, it's a show made for TV. No, I don't know Manil. What is it? Sarazitkova says, but it's interesting that the Czechia was also hurt last year by the sound in the broadcast, and this year by the camera. Yeah, the camera started stuttering in the middle of the performance, like it was disconnected from the wires or something. So they are going to attack them because of politics. So Czechia is a winner. You don't need editing, just make a capture of your screen and add it. From what song? Oh no, I don't want to demonetize the stream. I need to make it a separate video. Maybe I'll record a video of moments that were off-key in my opinion. I mean, a lot of singers were off-key, like Delta Goodrum, like come on. My mind just went blank. Well, Mickey, I'll try to think about how to do it, because this is totally going to get demonetized if I start playing parts of the songs again. This is part of why I this evening when I started the broadcast and Dara went on to sing Bangaranga, I immediately closed the broadcast because I don't want to get demonetized. I have to earn more money to get the camera I want. Even the cheaper, I found a cheaper model, and even that costs a lot of money. Just go on browser in real time and play the songs for 5-7 seconds. I don't want to be demonetized, so I'll do it in another in a recorded video. Anyway, this stream has been going on for long enough, I think. I don't need to start reacting to off keys now, and I don't have the energy to do it. That's for sure. I'll think about it tomorrow at work or afterwards, and I'll be back. This is not the end. This is not over for me. I will be reacting to more songs and national selections. I deliberately didn't listen to from all the national selections. I only heard 2 songs so far. The second place in Greece and the second place in Finland, which I recorded reactions to in case they won. And I'm not going to upload them because the frame rate was crap because it was with my old laptop. With this cute little thing. Can you see the color? It's wine red. It's the most beautiful laptop I've ever had. But streaming is just too much for it. It's not powerful enough. So, people, thank you so much for joining me at such a late hour. And the ASMR thing, which I'm doing to avoid my neighbors calling the police on me. I'll be here tomorrow or the day afterwards or the day after that with many more, a lot more content to monetize, practically. And I'll be continuing to perfect this design for next year. The next streams will be with the old design because this is just a demo for next year. Let's show that off again, or just close the chat. Thank you so much for being here the entire season. Again, not over yet. I hope to see you again in the next few days when I start reacting to non-Eurovision songs. And you'll see me around for sure. Good night, everyone. Pankarangara. Bye, Anna. Good night. Good night.